Okay, so hello, people from YouTube. We are here to another immersion. First of all, I really need to say that I'm not a teacher. I'm not here to teach anyone. I'm a host. I'm a host student to guide the conversation. And one question that I don't know, Robert and Walden, is it your first time here on Talk and Talk?
No, it's not.
No,
It's
okay.
I mean, I use talkie. Um, I don't know, 2 years maybe.
Oh my God, cool.
Yes.
Yeah, I've never seen you both, so I asking. So here's a platform, just a conversation, and is it? Today we are going to talk about artificial intelligence, and I don't know, I like your background, so I will start with you, Robert. Can you read the second question and answer it?
um, what's comes to your mind when you hear the term artificial intelligence? I love technology, of course. When I hear this, I think it be my work. That's it. I love artificial intelligence because you in my job you can use this to concept some environments. You can program in some tools, um, a lot a lot of different things using artificial intelligence. How about you, Philip?
And what comes to my mind when I hear artificial intelligence? So many things. I don't know, maybe a kind of fear because non line of work is safe because of the artificial intelligence. Um, because it's the first time in history that the human intelligence is being replaced by an artificial one, right? Um, Maybe we can create the most unequal society ever existed in the world just because of this technology. Uh, because this is a weapon, and like others weapon in history, a tiny elite dominated and create uh, their domain of this technology. I don't know, but at the same time, I have hope. At the same time, we can also create a paradise on Earth. We could provide so many services and products just using artificial intelligence and robots, right? But I admit that I have a more pessimistic view on this topic. That's it. This is my 2 cents for this question. What about you, Wowza?
Well, in my opinion, artificial intelligence is the invention of the century. For me, is very useful in my day of work. For example, I work with code every day, and every time I search in this code snippet, for example, to resolve my bugs and my applications, and ChatGPT is a big invention to me. Uh, is very good. I like so much of the artificial intelligence. I I I believe this invention of century, is it?
Yeah. I don't know. Like uh, when I start to think, like it's just oh my god, something like ChatGPT or Alexa or something like that, and so silly. But when Felipe started to say about his point of view, I was oh my god. Like I believe there is a episode of Black Mirror that says something about it. Of course, there is. Yeah, there is. Walden, do you watch it?
Black
Like,
Mirror is so crazy.
I like Black Mirror. It's very good series.
yeah. So I believe there's something talking about artificial intelligence. I believe it have to be something on Black Mirror about it. And I don't know, guys. I could be like a little bit wrong or crazy, but I believe it things that this show in Black Mirror can be real. Not all of the things, but like the center of the history can be real because I don't know, it's so crazy. So part of me like agree with Philip, you know. So I don't know. The first thing is just oh my god, ChatGPT, Alexa, or something like that. But after that, I am like oh my god, it can just be explode the world or something like that. I don't know. So, wow, then can you read and answer the next one?
Yes. Number three, can you give an example of how artificial intelligence is used in everyday lives? Well, uh, in school researches, for example, smart houses when have artificial intelligence uh, when smart house lights of the house and my case, for example, in code sleeps to resolve bugs and applications, my job in medicine through exams or diagnostics too. Uh, and well, I I see a lot of examples nowadays in agriculture, for example, have artificial intelligence and time não sei o que fala, plantar em inglês, time of tempo de plantar, né? Is a lot of applications nowadays.
Can you choose someone? The next one.
Yes. How about you, Robert?
It's crazy. I am 50. I remember the world without a computer, cell phone, video games, and today I work with metaverse. It's crazy. My first time in using a computer, I I had maybe 15, maybe I don't remember. And today I work with metaverse. I'm not programming, and I using. Of course, I have a bit of knowledge about programming. I started uh, uh, with C#. But today I use Python in my 3D software. I use Blender to modeling environments and other things, and I use Python and ChatGPT because sometimes I need to use some tools, specific tools, and I I write in ChatGPT, and ChatGPT give me a script. It's crazy. and it's perfect. It's a simple example, but you have a lot of other examples in the world, in medicine, maybe uh, uh, climatic statistics, maybe I don't know the name is. Uh, I love this, and I say about the concept artists use a lot artificial intelligence to create environments, characters, assets. I love that. And you, how about you, Philip?
Yes, as you said, Robert, there are many examples nowadays to cite, right? You said, for example, ChatGPT. Of course, this is one popular app nowadays, a popular artificial intelligence, but we have many others. We have Alexa, for example, that collect our data uh, and produce the kind of music that we want to hear, right? To listen to. Another example, Netflix, for example, in our leisure time, the Netflix collects our data, the probability of the same topics, the kind of movies and series that we are used to watch, and Netflix suggests other similar movies and series, right? And so many others. For example, GPS when we drive, right? We use all the time. This is other kind of artificial intelligence too. So from morning to night, uh, we are surrounded by technology and artificial intelligence, right? YouTube is another artificial intelligence. Uh, YouTube collect our data and provide some other similar videos and channels that supposedly we would like to watch, right? So it's another kind of artificial intelligence. So Big Brother is real. Big Brother is watching you. Our data is on the internet. Social media is another example too of artificial intelligence. So we are surrounded of technology, and from morning to night we are. Some people even are driven by those technologies. So uh, this is a good or bad thing. I think we're gonna discover in some years from now, right? And that's it. What about you, Victoria?
So, intelligence in every day. I don't know. I just use Alexa for everything, like for my air conditioner, for my TV, for my PS, for my, so I'm a lazy person. So I really use Alexa for it. And I don't know, like ChatGPT is just the only thing that I use, like, but I use it a lot. Like I'm doing driver classes. And when I have something like that I don't understand, I just put in ChatGPT to search about it. Like I don't use the Google anymore. Kind of it. Just when it's something like that I really have to use, but if I don't have, I use ChatGPT. To study English, I really use it. Like I just said that I put the ChatGPT to know the word because I don't know. I don't like the translator, the Google translator, so I use it. So I don't know, but I can remember more things that I use that just with um artificial intelligence. I believe it's just it. I don't know. I just can't remember. I believe it's just it. So, Felipe, can you read and answer the next one?
For sure. Uh, number four, right? How do you think artificial intelligence will impact various industries in the future? Yeah, it is a very difficult question, right? Because there's no answer. Simple like that. Nobody knows how the job market will look like in 10 years, in 20 years, right? It is just suppositions. In my opinion, just because of artificial intelligence, non-line of work is safe. Uh, Maybe 2 years from now, um, someone come up with artificial intelligence that it is a better programmer than a human programmer, right? And there will be no jobs in the tech mark tech market. Maybe artificial intelligence your future. Uh, and can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Seems that I became frozen. Um, yeah. So the job market, what we are testifying right now, what we can be rely on is there will be other disruptive technologies, right? Like ChatGPT, social media, and maybe self-driving cars. There will be no more use of drivers, right? Because Tesla is creating self-driving cars. In a healthcare system, maybe we're gonna in our time life, maybe 10 years from now, uh, maybe in the future, it will be very common to have an appointment with a robot, a doctor, AI, maybe, right? We don't know. I think many jobs will be replaced and lots of disruptive technologies will replace many lines of works, right? This is my opinion, and this is already happening, right, in a very slow pace in this moment, but I think the pace will speed up. Uh, I don't know what we're gonna do when our jobs will become irrelevant or replaceable. I don't know. What about you, Wilson?
Well, um, I think in the near future, in, artificial intelligence will have the most impact in medicine. For example, people with don't walk, and the people walk again because the artificial intelligence, for example, and the pollution decrease caused by industries, for example, I think is the future in artificial intelligence in this trouble about the pollution. And I think is agriculture too, and artificial intelligence. because the warm the warm climatic is very hot. The intelligence artificial intelligence help in agriculture, for example. How about you, Robert?
Me? Yes. Uh, uh, um, uh, in medicine, maybe is a most important area. And of course, maybe technology area is artificial intelligence work with more, maybe. Because if, I have other example. I use a game engine, it's for Vitória, is a software. uh, and I don't in this software you programming in C++, I'm not programming, but I need to learning about this. I read in ChatGPT a lot of informations. And other special example, my wife is a speech therapist. I can't with my wife, ChatGPT, please give me a lecture about I don't know how can I say this in English, disfagia. Disfagia é quando você não consegue engolir. And I write this in ChatGPT. ChatGPT write and organize a big lecture about this. And my my wife read perfect. It's of course simple examples, but very important. I have three younger daughters, and in the future you is not necessary use a book, a pencil. You need only a tablet to learning about everything. And other example in the school, artificial intelligence in the schools, it's the future, maybe. The next is Victoria. Yes,
I believe so. So I have a question before, guys. Like, do you believe I don't know. I believe it was Felipe said about robots and things like that. So do you believe like robots could do something like touching, like because nowadays in health area there is something that like not not stealing the job of the doctor, but it's something like you use your I don't know if you're a programmer. I don't know how to explain in English, but you put the symptoms on the computer, and the system says to you what is happening. It's kind of what the doctors do. So, but there's one thing that the computer can't do, like the job, the hand job, like they can put the I don't know how to say in English, but stethoscópio, and hear you. They can, like the things the doctor do to, but the manual things the doctor do. So do you believe that the robot will do it? Like there's a capacity to do those things? Like like physical things? Robert, can you answer it first? Okay, you are with the mic open. So, what do you think? Oh my God, I can't hear you.
Sorry, my microphone is muted. I think the future, of course, I talk about the happy things using artificial intelligence, but you have a dark side using artificial intelligence, you know. For example, you can be fake Robert using
It's fake?
fake. You have a fake Robert using using my face in the internet. You can do this in the cinema. Exist today.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. The artificial intelligence fazendo dublando, how can I say dublando? The perfect in Rush, in Chinese, in Japanese, crazy. In the face, it's Brad Pitt. it's very dangerous when you think, oh my gosh. I think in the, for example, leadership in the other countries, fake presidents, you know, it's crazy.
Yeah, but it's like virtual. Like, do you believe robots, like physical robots, could do things?
I see robots using guns and walk perfect. You can see this in YouTube.
Okay, I never seen something like that.
It's crazy. You can build how can I say, exército of robots using guns. Today you can do this. It's
okay,
crazy.
So Felipe, say something about it, because I know you are in you know, like, oh my God, the world is end with intelligent artificial intelligence.
I agree with Felipe. I'm an
so
optimist, but it exists a dark side, of course.
Yeah, Robert. I don't share an optimistic view, because when we look back to the history, all the technology that were invented back then, they always have been used in one way, right? To empowered a tiny elite. Our history as a species is the history of inventing technologies to elite that dominate the world. So, of course, this is a very, very hard simplification, of course, but I think in general we could say these words. Technology nowadays, it's another word. I don't think we're going to stop in just robots that replace our mind, our intelligence, right? There will be a time that physical abilities, manual abilities, will also be joined with artificial intelligence, in my opinion. So in that sense, nurses like you, Victoria, uh, until this moment are in a safer place than doctors, because what doctors, most of the job of a doctor do is to analyze data, right? The symptoms, and then give a, a diagnose, right? Uh, And then, so this is just the most part of a doctor is to collect data, analyze data, and give a diagnosis. So, of course, a computer can do this much faster and accurately than a human being. But nowadays, our technology we are not in a time to replace nurses, for example, that has to analyze data as well, has to think uh, what we're gonna give to the patient because of that disease. But at the same time, nurses have to calm down an angry patient, right? And have kind of psychological and physical abilities to perform their jobs. So, in my opinion, nurses like you, Vitória, are in a safer place until this moment than doctors. But I do believe that they will perform physical abilities too. For example, Tesla, at this moment, they are creating self-driving cars, right? This is not just, it is a robot that is able to drive without a human being, right? So this is a physical joined with the artificial intelligence too. So
But
just to finish my answer, that's my 2 cents. Please continue, Robert.
can you see you have technology in the future? Robots can do a short cirurgias, pequenas cirurgias. Maybe.
I believe
When
so.
you think you have ressonância magnética, ressonância e outro exame computadorizado. And you can link this with a robot, a short cirurgias. It's possible, maybe in the future.
Yeah, I will say something, but first I really want to know about Wizen because it was the only one that talk about it. So Wizen, what is your opinion about robots, like physical robots, like they could like be in the place of the people, like doing physical things?
I passed to the wall thing.
Yeah, Wally, you are here. I'm talking to you.
I think about one video I see yesterday about the eyes doctor, and you go make a eyes surgery, and you make your exam using artificial intelligence to make your eyes exam, and artificial intelligence uh, pass your data of your vision to robots with laser to make your surgery in your eyes is perfect. 1 minute, 1 minute of
Yes.
surgery, and your eyes is the eyes of children, for example.
Your doctor say, hey, Wazen, give me a ressonância, two resonances. The doctor read this and can do a how can I say cirurgia? I don't know. That's it. But when you link the máquina de ressonância and a robot, that's it. Of course, doctor is very important. How feed them a human? It's very important. A doctor is very important. A programming is a human is very necessary to feed, you know. But in the future, robots can do some cirurgias. Como que escreve cirurgias? Espera aí, que agora eu tô curioso.
Surgery.
I don't know. I believe it's surgery.
Surgery. What? What?
Surgery.
That's it.
Yeah, like I ask you guys because I was thinking, okay, like the physical, the touch is so precious on the health area. So if a robot can't do it, I'm safe. But if a robot can do it, I'm not safe anymore. And yeah, I was thinking about it. So you have
sometimes,
said
of
something.
course, sometimes you need touch and feeling, but sometimes not.
Yeah,
Eyes,
but
repeat, cirurgia,
surgery.
eye surgery is not necessary.
Yeah, like there is a robot surgery nowadays.
Yes.
But it's not totally robots, like there's
heart,
people.
In the heart, in the, how can I say, pulmão.
Lung.
Touch is not necessary. You have a ressonância e let's go.
Kind of, because, yeah.
Of course. I'm not
because
doctor.
Like, if
I'm not doctor.
Lung,
it's a optimistic
no, of course.
idea.
But if something in the lung, you have to put the statue and here the patient. So if you have to be a robot to, and listen what I'm. So I don't know, like if robots can do it, perfect. And about the surgery, like if you have robot surgery, like there's a person sitting on a chair, and there's I don't know, like a place that you just control the arms and with like like pinches. I don't know how to say pinches, but and do the surgery. You're not there in front of the patient. You're just
this is already exists,
controlling.
Victoria.
Yeah, it's a robot surgery, but thinking about it and thinking about Robert said, if we just plug something like resonance or something like that in that machine, maybe we don't need doctors anymore.
Yeah.
Because there is a robot surgeon, robotic
Victoria.
surgeon, I don't know.
And
today exists a fly called Airbus A380. It's a big fly, and this fly can fly alone. Alone. It's a big fly.
Oh my God.
Of course, you have a pilot, 3 pilots, because this airplane, not flying, airplane, avião, airplane, Emirates have Airbus A380, and this fly can fly alone, only with computers, with
I can't trust
a
in it.
lot of people together.
I can't fly in it. No way. I won't do it at all.
And this airplane can pode decolar e aterrissar sozinho.
No,
Yes.
I can't. I no. If you give me $1 million, maybe.
This is
but
artificial
paying,
intelligence.
no.
This computer receive a lot of informations and control the airplane. Simple.
No.
Simple.
Wowzing. Will you go with an airplane like that?
Hey, Philip is a programmer. I don't remember. Sorry.
I
No,
don't
I'm
know.
just
I believe. No?
no, I'm just a public servant. I work for the justice of my state, and in my job, I read work
But
for
you use a
robots.
computer.
For
All things is only 0, 0, and 1.
yeah, I need a computer, of course, and I just want to emphasize that I read work with artificial intelligence robots that replace public servants like myself and some judges in some areas of the justice. But we are very focused on the healthcare area, right? But this is not a possibility. For example, if a machine can replace physical abilities of human, of course they can, and this already happen in other fields like agriculture, for example, right? There are lots of machines that replaced many lines of work in agriculture and many other examples. But returning to healthcare, I remember two non-human abilities that gives artificial intelligence a kind of edge than in comparison to human beings. Artificial intelligence has two non-abilities, which is connectivity and updatability. For example, in healthcare, a new disease appears. In one click, many AI doctors could be updated with this new medicine or new disease and right treatment to the patient. Imagine a new medicine or a new disease and spread the information to the millions of the doctors around the world. This is impossible at the same time, right? And this is a non-human ability that gives an advantage to artificial intelligence. In my opinion, in some fields, in some lines of work, would be madness if we don't replace humans to artificial intelligence, because we should protect humans, not jobs. If we can achieve a better level of quality of life using AI, we should do it, right? And doctors and drivers. Another good example is a new regulation of traffic jam, right? Imagine at the same time the robots will obey the new regulation of the traffic. Humans disobey all the time, but machines will obey, right? So the connectivity and updatability is an advantage very good that we should use to ourselves too, in my opinion.
I don't know because I don't imagine like the machine just take life and has their own preference. They're so intelligent. Why not? I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm not in the future. So what about you, Wisen? What do you think about it? Like, okay, I will just choose one question because we don't have a lot of time and we just stop the questions because we are just talking a lot and you know it's great, really great. So um, oh my god. Oh my god, there's so things that I put here and so difficult to just answer right, like in a fast way. Um, okay, choose one question, Wisen. It's better, like one question that you want to answer. Just choose one.
And 11.
Okay, could be 11. Wisen, can you answer the 11? Wowzy, can you hear me?
Yes, 11.
Yeah.
Can you imagine any creative ways artificial intelligence could be applied in the future? Yes. I think maybe help to decrease the violence in the world, or with cure of deadly disease, like cancer, for example. Have a lot of type of cancer, don't have cure nowadays, and maybe in the near future, artificial intelligence can you you bring the cure of the disease, like types of cancer, for example, in my opinion. And you, Robert?
Yes, personal robots is is perfect. When you have old persons in your house to care, you know, personal robots, it's perfect. To do simple things, for example, to move it, old persons, to do simple foods, medications. Personal robots is perfect for this, maybe. And you, Philip?
I think a very interesting question is number 7. Do you think artificial intelligence will eventually surpass human intelligence? In my opinion, they already did. For example, illustrative fact, illustrative event. Chess is, of course, a symbol of human intelligence, right? The game chess. And the champion of the champions, the Russian Garry Kasparov, right? Uh, they, he was the champion of the champion, and Deep Blue defeated him in 1997. Deep Blue defeated our champion, the human champion, and Deep Blue defeated our champion. So in so many areas, we are testifying artificial intelligence, robots surpassing humans, in my opinion. And I think the question if is not if, but when all the areas are going to be defeated by artificial intelligence.
Okay, so sorry guys. We are just out of time and we have to say goodbye for people from YouTube. So people from YouTube, thank you for being here with me, with us. And I believe there's more immersion after